Hello and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Let's go talk to the dude.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I didn't use it. But did I?
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Did he just wreck the whole Undercraft? What did he do?
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Are you standing out here waiting for me, dude? No, he was just going to look at me and then run away. Well, I guess the only thing we have left is the poppy. Oh, that's true. I need to see this as well.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be...
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need. Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
Beats for feet. How hilarious. I mean, how terrible. Horrible. Truly.
You and the entire school may find it funny, but the situation is dire.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry. Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
Okay.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Are you sure about that?
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough.
Sure.
Thank you for your help.
Probably
My family is indebted to you.
too easy. It always is.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
In the name of Merlin! Nyum, nyum.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
Hi,
What to do?
Puffskins. Bye, Puffskins.
Oh, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start.
Revelio.
Well, at least we can rob the place.
Bombarda.
Lumos.
Devil snare, devil snare. Oh
A troll. You
no!
can't be serious.
Well, I'm dead. Take it out! One more. Oh, oh. I always forget about it. Oh. Ow. I would have liked the other thing better. What the frick did I just do? Alex? Well, at least I didn't die.
Revelio.
A sock. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Let's go and ask Samantha.
Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
And I appreciate it, Marmaduke. Ooh, Horcrux. Move, stones, I don't have time. Why this horror music? No, not spiders. Ooh, please. It's enough.
Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare.
No acromantula this time.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly...
Shh. Okay, what was you got? Okay. The curse. Ooh.
What are you up to now?
None of your business, woman.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus, just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Well, there was a troll in the tomb.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course, I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt. Thank you again for what you did.
Do, do. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's see what we got now. Hogsmeade. Why? Christmas. Oh no! Oh, jump.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask, are you afraid of spiders?
You wouldn't know it by how many I've killed lately, but honestly, I'm terrified of spiders.
Lucky you. Sounds as though you've been able to overcome your fears to a degree. You may not like what I have to say next. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and are acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable. But why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Alex is brave enough, but I'm not. Luckily for you, she steers this shove, so let's go. Is this the same place I just were in the sarcophagus?
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Oh, God. Oh! Oh,
They're even more aggressive than I'd expected.
how far do you jump? Where'd you come from? Ugh. There's one more? Where? Oh God, there.
Surely that's the last of them.
I doubt it. At least the merchant is still here. He's not scared of...
Assassin. A remarkable thing you did there, to say the least.
Ghosts!
Reparo. Alohomora. Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman.
Confringo!
Can't I get her down? H. I have delivered the spider venom as requested. Prompt payment is now due. The new cluster of spiderlings in my cellar workshop has almost hatched. I can provide more venom soon. Once, of course, I have been compensated for the last delivery. Mary Portman.
If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
Yahoo!
Mine now, demiguise.
Walk, Alex. Where is the cellar?
Revelio.
Outside.
Confringo!
This is where
Yay,
Mary bred the
me!
spiders. They're not here now.
No, thank you.
Revelio.
Well, this isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. A ladder. I'm not sure I want to know where this leads. Best be ready for whatever I may find down there.
You need to climb down, Missy.
Exacts. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest.
No! How good of a... Damn it, an airborne ambusher. I guess I'm just that good.
I'll let you harm Anshin any more than you already have.
Whoosh.
8 legs is simply too many.
Yes, it is. I think we're agreed about that a couple of times already.
Half finished. But I need to destroy all of the insects.
Bombarda! Stupefy!
dead already? Uh. Complete the battle in 0 seconds. That sounded impossible.
These eggs must be destroyed.
I finally found the perfect place to breed my spider colony. And it was quite literally under my nose the whole time. My cellar! Why didn't I think of this before? Why hasn't anyone, for that matter? My spiders are growing big and strong, and the silk they produce will make me a fortune. I'll have wealth at last. No more scrimping on frocks. When I'm in town, it will be
I
marvelous.
suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders.
Oh, wee. Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to go there? No, I'm not. Where am I supposed to go?
I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them.
We don't talk about that. Where did all the sacks go? Oh, they're on the other side. Yeah.
This is definitely going to anger your parents. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Stupefy. Bombarda. Confringo. That's the last of the spider sacks.
Right now I thought, or got reminded of the awful feeling of having spider webs in your face at summer. No.
I hope that's
11 seconds? Is that even possible? Not where I was going. No. Die. I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go. Oh, I thought you died. Die! No. Wheeze!
Revelio.
What? Ha! Where are you? God. These spiders are really getting me this time. No.
Revelio.
Ooh.
No, wait. That's the last one. And she's angry.
Ooh. What? The what? Hello. No, no.
I'll be having nightmares for the rest of my life after that.
You're going to have awful nightmares. Ab.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Revelio.
At least there's a lot of loot in here. Oh, thank you. How do I get out of here? Whee! But I feel like there's not enough treasures to repay me for this. That's not the right way out. If I could do this in my life, I would never use it to breed spiders. How did a rat survive? And why did I go in here? I've played for way too long. The spiders got
You can't
me
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu power.
Oh, shush. Trust me, I can.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
It seems poor Mary was breeding spiders in her home for profit and vastly underestimated their propensity to multiply.
Oh, Mary. What untoward scheme were you involved in? If she needed financial assistance, she could have just come to me. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend, but you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the amulet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
Even so, you'll want to prepare yourself. The place needs something of a cleanup.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To
Okay,
dearly
so
departed Mary.
what kind of shelf did you say?
Wasn't the brightest idea.
What here? Is the here? Sinister Oddities shelf. Can I see? What do you mean it's not in playable?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Is it like this? Flat surface. It is a flat surface. Oh my god. Why not? What's this? Ooh. I need my cabbage. And my potions. Okay, so I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day and goodbye.